5-year-old coming into kindergarten, they're not at the same point in terms of the starting line. And the more we can do to help a child develop, and I don't just mean in the academic sense, but I think the social development, the emotional development, which is critical for a child, I think a lot of that can be incubated and built in that relationship where you're reading with someone.
I would tell parents to always be involved, read with your children, sit them up on their lap, make that bond, create a special designated time for them to read together, whether it's before they go to bed or first thing in the morning.
Children who read tend to be more empathetic. They tend to be more curious. And sometimes the only way for a child to be exposed to something unique and different is through a book.
By reading, not only do you build literacy foundation for your child, but you also build a nurturing aspect that you have an adult, let's say a father who reads with their child. And you can sit next to each other and you can feel that you're surrounded by someone who cares, who's dedicating enough time.
You can talk to the child about what is going on in this book. Have you ever felt this way? How is the character dealing with the situation that they're in? And have you ever been in this situation? And how should we handle it? What should we do? What should we say?
So what do you think is going on from the book? Do you think she's happy or sad? Do you know what she's saying right here? No day.
No.
So do you think she's happy?
No.
Or do you think she's going to have a grumpy day?
Grumpy day.
So that definitely opens up a door to conversation that helps children deal with a lot of emotional things.
With my ESL kids, the books give them hope, and they can see that they can become anything they want to be, and that they can overcome their circumstances. And a lot of the parents will come to me too and say, I love these books because it helps my child see that there is another world out there for them, and that they won't be kind of stuck in the cycles that we have been put in, but they have hope. So these books are huge for them because they feel like, oh, someone does care for me. There is a path for me in life that I can take.
I'm Wendy Smith from Caldwell County Smart Start. Sign up for Dolly Parton's Imagination Library today. It will benefit you and your child for a lifetime.